Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy, reading The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beattie. That required a song. Okay, so we're doing November 7th, relationships. Interesting, that's on November 7th. So it was November 7th last year when my full 1 year dedicated to just loving myself, just about the relationship with myself. I took 365 days to do that, fully committed to myself. And it was November 7th, was the end date, the start date and end date, obviously. So it's interesting that's about relationships on November 7th, because that was where I decided I had instilled, or I shouldn't say, anyways, I had worked on myself for a year and I had built a relationship with myself for the very first time for that whole year. And then I just started to welcome in romantic relationship. So yeah, relationships, here we go. And the most important, most valuable, most intimate, most committed, most deepest relationship you will have in your entire life is the one with yourself. The most important one with yourself. So here you go. Relationships, November 7th. There is a gift for us in each relationship that comes our way. Every encounter with another human being is a gift. Know that. Practice that. Practice knowing that when you are encountering other human beings. It's a gift. It's an honor to be in their space, to be in their experience. There is a gift for each of us in each relationship that comes our way. Sometimes the gift is a behavior we're learning to acquire, detachment, maybe self-esteem, becoming confident enough to set a boundary, or owning our power in another way. Relationships will teach us these things if we allow it. Some relationships trigger healing in us, healing from issues of the past or an issue we're facing today. Sometimes we find ourselves learning the most important lessons from the people we least expect to help us. I learn lessons from my clients, from my friends, from strangers on the street, from neighbors, of course, from people who are super close to me as well. But I have practiced that, opening my heart to what is this here to teach me? How will this help me evolve? If you keep that kind of mindset in the background, every relationship is a gift, every encounter is a gift, and each one has a different lesson for us. So sometimes we find ourselves learning the most important lessons from the people we least expect to help us. Relationships may teach us about loving ourselves or someone else. Maybe the relationship is going to teach you about complete forgiveness, or it's going to teach you about boundary setting, or it's going to teach you about how to not let other people's opinions control how you feel about yourself. Don't stick, some relationships in my life recently have taught me to stop sticking the thermometer in someone else's mouth to test my own temperature. You get the metaphor? I'd be like, that's a people-pleasing thing. If they're okay, then I'm okay. And so I've been gifted with relationships in my life from different areas and different people to help me learn the lessons of healing that I need for my own self-evolvement. And that is available for you too. So here we go. Keep going. Okay. Relationships may teach us about loving ourselves or someone else, or maybe we'll learn to let others love us. Maybe the relationship is here to let you learn to let others love you. I definitely have friends in my life that have been teaching me that. Sometimes we aren't certain about what lessons we're learning, especially while we're in the midst of the process. Sometimes when you're in the muck, you don't know. Life is lived in the moment and understood in hindsight. But we can trust the lesson and the gifts. We can trust that lessons and gifts are there. Trust that. They are there. We don't have to control this process. We'll understand when it's time. And we can also trust that the gift is precisely what we need. It's just what you need. Your needs are always met by the universe, always. Here's your prayer for today. Today, I will be grateful for all my relationships, all of them, with neighbors, with the grass, with the trees, with your pets, with clients, with customers, with your family, with strangers on the street, with the guy driving the bus, or the taxi cab driver, or the person that's holding you up in traffic. All of these are there to help you. So today I'll be grateful for all of my relationships. I will open myself to the lessons and the gifts from each person in my life, and I will trust that I too am a gift in the other person's life as well. Aww, beautiful. Thanks for watching. Love you all.